Stop thinking about what I want, what he wants, what your parents want. What do you want? What do you want?
It's not that simple.
What do you want?
She's got all these feelings. She finally just realized that he has feelings for her too. And this was all like, just, she didn't even know that until recently. So there's all of this emotion all at once. Hi, my name is Gibson, and I'm the creator of the Personal Development School. This is your daily breakthrough video. And in this video, I'm going to break down the fight scene or one of the fight scenes from The Notebook.
What about the past couple of days? They happened, you know?
I know that they happened and they were wonderful, but they were also very irresponsible. I have a fiance waiting for me at a hotel who's going to be crushed when he finds out
So you make
what I
love
did.
to me, and then you go back to your husband? Was that your plan? Was that a test that I didn't pass?
I made a promise to a man. He gave me a ring and I gave him my word.
And your word is shot to hell now, don't you think?
I don't know. I'll find out when I talk to him.
I want to start by, he's not validating and seeing her reality very well at this moment. He's full of like passion and care and feelings. And of course, like he's going to just want her to stay and just have that certainty need met by her. But her world must be like blowing up into a million little pieces right now with confusion in this scene. It's like big commitments she's made in terms of an engagement, getting married, huge things to reconcile, information that her mother kept from her for years about Noah writing to her or Ryan writing to her, anger towards her mother and probably feelings of betrayal there. She's just cheated on her fiance. She's got all these feelings. She finally just realized that he has feelings for her too. And this was all like, just, she didn't even know that until recently. So there's all of this emotion all at once. And what she probably needs to do is just communicate, I feel a lot right now. This is so much to take in, and I'm going to need you to respect that I'm going to need a minute to process everything. And I don't know where I stand right now. Like I have to sort of think things through. Now, Noah, on the other hand, obviously wants certainty, like has all this love, all this care for her, and isn't mindful that she might need a second. And so he feels very angry and hurt. And then he really has this very unhealthy response.
This is not about keeping your promise, and it's not about following your heart. It's about security.
What is that supposed to mean?
Money!
What are you talking?
He's got a lot of money.
Now I hate you, you
Well, I
slow
hate
bastard.
you. If you leave here, I hate you.
I
hate you
haven't
if you
even
leave
paid any
here.
attention to anything that's been happening.
I guess not. I think I must have misread all of those
I
signals.
guess you did.
You're bored! You're bored and you know it. You wouldn't be here if there wasn't something missing.
But he's pushing her away accidentally, but not being able to like rein in his emotions and communicate vulnerably. But then you see him actually sort of turn things around and communicate vulnerably. He becomes vulnerable and it really hits a chord with her.
So what?
So it's not going to be easy. It's going to be really hard. And we're going to have to work at this every day, but I want to do that because I want you. I want all of you forever. You and me, every day.
And that's when you see her like really feel. And now they sort of get back on the same page. And I think that part of their dynamic in the movie is like they're really real with each other, really raw, really honest, really, intense with one another and passionate. And it's just all of that like vulnerability and openness and straightforwardness and lack of filter towards each other, is part of what adds to their chemistry in a way. And so that vulnerability seems to be this really key ingredient that tends to drive the connection in the relationship, among other things. And then he points out something that I find to be interesting, which is that she must be bored. You came here, you must be bored, admit it. And I think this is a very fair point. I think that when people have deeply unmet needs in relationships, they start seeking those needs elsewhere subconsciously. And this is actually how the mind works. Now, in reality, like if this is happening in real life in a situation where you find yourself thinking of an ex or something from the past, what you first want to do, especially if you're in like a committed relationship, is bring in what are those unmet needs that I'm seeking or that my subconscious mind might be seeking when I'm thinking about past relationships or wanting to see where people are at or, whatever it might be. And can I bring this into my relationship now? Or is this not the person that's going to ever be able to meet those needs? And if that's not the case, then how do I move into a different relationship? Or how do I get out of this relationship and be in integrity to myself and in honesty to myself? And so you see her obviously with somebody who may not be able to offer her the depth of connection and chemistry that she's hoping for from her fiance when she's thinking of going back and reaching out to Noah. So you see this sort of dynamic that's unfolding. And then we see something else really interesting in here.
Stop thinking about what I want, what he wants, what your parents want. What do you want? What do you want?
It's not that simple.
What do you want? God damn it. What do you want?
I have to go.
And she says, I have to go. She doesn't say, I want to go. I don't want this relationship. And I think there's a couple of fair things in here. I think that it's fair that she probably as a person in that situation would need time to herself to figure out all of her thoughts and feelings, because there's a lot going on at once. But I also think it highlights this key point, which is that when people are so focused on what everybody else around them wants from them, it blurs the line on the decisions we make in life. And that people-pleasing tendency can be a form of self-betrayal and self-abandonment that can create problems that we run into later and then have to deal with the hard way. So she has to sort of be true to herself is a big lesson, and go deal with her feelings of guilt, tune into herself, set boundaries around such a big commitment that she's making. And these are some key takeaways from this scene for today. So hopefully this makes sense. Let me know what other scenes you want to see. I think these are so much fun to create. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video.